That's right. We're going to be tackling Liquid versus Aster. Once again, we're going to be having some more Storm Spirits. Aster.
I mean, this is a combo Aster are super comfortable with.
You hear that, Bobica?
I don't care.
You're the greatest ever. Suck it.
I don't care about some monkey Slark analysis.
P2 is going to be giving up first blood, I believe, but Zai will be the return kill. That is... Oh, unfortunately gave it over to the Disruptor. And am I counting that right? Yeah, they got 3 bounty runes.
What happens after the first 10 minutes? Because when Sumail just gets to play as 1v1 mid, he doesn't need to know Chinese. But after 10 minutes, suddenly the vocabulary requirements start to go up at an increasing rate, and that is one of the issues I've seen for Aster.
Monet is going to get run down here underneath the tower. The final nuke running at him and will fall. Now, it does look like Zai is probably going to get traded out here as, yep, Pichu. It's actually on a killing spree. He's gotten so many of these last hits. I'm not sure if Monet's happy about that.
Right now, and that'll allow Pichu to rotate mid to contest these water runes away from Nisha with a glimpse.
Yeah, they're going for the kill, but at the same time, Insania was going for the water rune bottom, shows up the lane, goes for the kill. Nisha dodges the Remnant with the slight, and as a result, Liquid are going to be able to pick up kills on both, but Mickey is going to get run down in the safe lane. So it does come at a trade-off. They brought extra heroes into this lane from mid.
These kills, they were already pretty high level. They're going to go for Zai third time at top. They have the blood grenade, they have the trade. How much are you going to miss?
They're going to go for Insania as well. They do manage to get the pull back, get that kill while Zai dies. So Aster getting some nice turnarounds here in this moment. Or maybe he didn't.
You can definitely run them through Connect Wheel, actually. 100%. That is not a thing. Monet going to Wukong command top.
And with the Wukong's command, with the kinetic field, with the glimpse, they've got a really, I mean, I really like Disruptor plus Monkey King. They got some nice support core combos.
Plus that room handle. There's a lot of armor, a lot of extra right-click power through Monet in this early game. Like, he could easily join these mid fights if he wants to, and there's a gate.
Oh, the arrow! Oh, no! And now the Mystic Flare on top of it. It's still not enough, though. Sumail is actually going to go back into it. Thanks to the Underlord being here, he feels confident, and he is, and it should be, manages to dodge a little bit of Starstorm action. Does need some extra top off here on the mana department. Ooh. Arrow, another one, slips right past Sumail. Zai comes back into it, but I think Sumail has enough. Great static storm, though, with the Firestorm on top. That's going to be some decent damage with Monet showing up. A glimpse back into that one. No, nice dodge with the slight there from Nisha. Sumail still lacking the mana to be a part of this one, so it's just going to be XXS and Monet who try and go for punish.
Those level 6s instantly putting him to use, and another quick smoke to try and continue Sumail's involvement and punish Nisha not having remnants here. Veil got used earlier.
And silence though. Ooh, the heal. Not enough. Sumail ends up going down. They thought they could get the punish, but instead, I mean, at this point in time, you just have to expect there's going to be both supports behind Nisha at all times.
Yeah, it has been a trialing mid. Sumail is not happy about that one, as another arrow will seal Baboka's fate. Even without remnants, it's very obvious. I guess you can try and gank Mickey, who went back for Midas, by the way. So he is going to catch up in this game on Slark.
They're going to go for top. Smoke on smoke, though. They've already set up. They got the silence on Sumail. He's dead in an instant.
Man.
Nisha is going to be static sword, though. Maybe they can get this pick off. They will. Thanks in part to the pit. They've got some just really good AoE control.
And tower deny.
It's like a little bit of a risk, but the reward pays off more because
so it's worth a lot. It's a bit easier to justify picking this hero because at least you're getting the payoff. Like here, Sumail still no defensive item. He's just gone. Yep. Guaranteed.
I will say, I think one note about this matchup, by the way, let's not forget that Sumail played with Liquid for a significant period of time.
That's true.
And I know a lot of the Liquid guys really like Sumail. They like playing with him quite a bit. They had a lot of fantastic things to say about him. I know Insania in particular really likes Sumail. So, I mean, I'll say one thing. They probably know a little bit about how Sumail likes to play, likes to think about the game. It feels like they are targeting him hardcore.
Yeah, they know if you gank it 5 times, he's going to be pissed off. I mean, again, it's another skirmish mid where both Liquid side laners are soaking up the farm.
Like chains. Man, not only is this Ember Spear just free to run around wherever he wants, but he's getting kills right in front of the 3 or 4 man of Aster. They're going to get the punish onto Insania. Looks like the pipe provides a small bit of tankiness, but not nearly enough. He's good. Yeah, if he's good and if he's fast and if he kind of already knows which tree you're on.
Oh, they found him anyway. Okay,
they do.
Goodbye, Monet. You have been too greedy.
I mean, this is just...
Oh, he died to neutral.
So punishing. Oh, he did. That is rough. I mean, every single time it's like they're getting some sort of core kill and then the support gets left behind. Liquid's fine with that. Even worse if the support dies to the neutrals instead of these lanes.
I would put him versus the Brood. I would let him match the Brood in the jungle and make 3-man smoke elsewhere. Sumail's almost killing Nisha. In fact, he does kill Nisha mid.
Okay.
This game is very strange. I'm not 100% sure what's happening, but people are dying as Monet looks to return to the grave.
Yeah, he's going back.
Nice find by Mickey. Playing super aggressive up here with that aggro.
Nice body blocking from XXS, but again, by himself, very limited.
Look at that jump.
Oh, Sumail, if he kept going, he would have landed on Mickey, and it could have been a sick kill.
Pavis saves Insania's life. He's almost level 18. He is level 18. That's crazy.
Sumail needs a save. Bobacut gets him with the Force Staff, a little bit of a heal, but it's not enough. The Mystic Seal plus the Nullifier go to them. I mean, it is a great static story. They need the Monkey King, though, to be able to follow this one up. It lands right in the middle of the two supports. We'll be able to get that. Plus the glimpse back on Zai. If they could kill a core out of this, it would all be very much worth it.
Gonna turn with the BKB.
Yeah, they get back into it. Chains onto 2, and they manage to get a pounce plus a cut tree onto the Monkey King. So he's out of this fight for a bit. Getting around the margins here. Pichot is going to be chased underneath the tower. Monet tries to save him and will be successful.
Think about
playing the wall right now. XXS right next to him. Can they get the control onto Zai? A glimpse back, perhaps? It's not available. Glimmer Cape goes
down. Mana. He got the mana.
Oh,
that one.
Thankfully. Jeez, they could not let Zai get away with this. Surely he's going to die, right?
Sumail respawn will secure it. Yeah. Nullifier definitely did work there. He's going to look for another jump on the rune. It's a regen.
Oh, you got it.
Gabe, thank you very much.
Got the rune. Can he control him up long enough for the pit to come in? XXS is here. Hits it with the pit. The Firestorm. The damage, it's enough. Sumail was back into the game. He may not have gotten that kill.
Speed dependent on the shot. Yeah. Boka's going to get found.
Get away.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, show him who's boss.
Okay, he's gone. Got a few extra seconds out of it.
Yeah, made him work for it. Whoops, on the BKB. Will force the BKB. That was an early BKB.
Yeah, it was.
And they finished up this Hex on Zai, so the control is there between his Nullifier and Hex. This is going to be a problem. Instantly put the juice on the
kind of baiting a little bit. Sumail gets off the BKB. I think they just need to get out of this fight, though. It's not looking that great. Sumail's trying to finish off Zion. They get the glimpse back onto him, and they do manage to finish him off. But now the Storm's here no longer has that BKB, and the supports will tear him apart. Mickey does take a lot of damage, though. Damn.
Just do it as 5. Look, we're going to try and run interference before that happens.
Trying to run more into Monet. They're going to run into support, too. They're going to kill the Disruptor right away. A big kill, especially for Mickey. He's now going to be able to go straight onto XXS immediately afterwards. Hits him with the pounce. They're going to try and turn it back around, but Mickey protecting himself. The Death Shroud. Wukong's command now has to use defensively here, but Bobacut, he's going to be able to get away. Still doesn't save XXS, though. Too much damage. Liquid now being able to get the scythe onto Sumail. Pops the BKB. He tries to go for the supports. They're too healthy. He goes for a out.
He got him.
Oh, what? How did they get that kill? I thought he was away for sure.
The last Slark right-click travels the world. Great position of a team fight for Liquid. They did not let Aster get set up around the pit. Instantly find the Disruptor to open up the fight for Slark, and then Mickey's just off to the races. If that takes a Force Staff out, it takes a Static Storm out. Looking for even more Monet.
Right, Mystic Flare, so much damage, but Monet does get off his BKB, and they'll head back to the Fountain. I believe Disruptor behind, though.
Yeah, but now he has no BKB. It'll be an Aster Smoke to try and get Testeros. This is a much more difficult assault than it is a defense for the lineup. I guess you get in there with the Wukong, you're happy, but this is going down really fast. I don't know if you're getting here in time. Sumail would have to blind jump. He has Arcane Rune. Really big room for the fight. He's gonna look.
Liquid spreading out a little bit to jump inside of the pit. Gets the vision, spots Nisha. Nisha gonna use his BKB while Mickey goes straight for Monet. But the Wukong's command is already out. Eventually his ult is gonna wear on Mickey as well. So he turns to Volka, goes for the support and does manage to get that one. Meanwhile, Sumail locked in by the change, but doesn't get hit by the bounce. He gets away. XXS opening a portal to try and get out of here. Does manage to do so. The Pounce can't hold him. Cannot lock him away from that one.
He was thinking about Hex as well, but he was just going for the straight damage on
That is weird. Force staff gets him away from the pounce. Mickey still going to go for these supports, though. Meanwhile, the Storm Seer is going to be zipping back and forth. Mickey looking to finish off the Disruptor. Finally does manage to get the Wukong's command is out, but no lockdown. Once again, Liquid able to play the edges of this one almost immediately. Colin's back, going to be able to grab. Oh, they got him with the grab at the same time. Now the Storm Spirit dies for that one, but being able to kill the Ember Spirit like that is massive. Problem's going to be the stacks. The stacks, they're getting bigger for Mickey, and he is just turning them onto XXS now. The kinetic field stopping the pounce, actually. Maybe they can get back safely. With the glimpse back onto the Broodmother.
He got E-bladed, trying to save him for a bit. It's not enough. It's not.
It's not. Oh, God. He finally died to the Thunderstrike. Mickey is going to be able to pounce over to the side, but another glimpse is available.
They just want the vision, the gate again.
On, the gate. Get him with the glimpse back. Mickey instantly sized up, and Aster will win the fight. It was a close call, but it win.
Those kills are so close for Aster.
It's going to be so awkward. Roshan's going to spawn, but I think they're going to be in some sort of standoff, and it might actually switch sides.
Weird spot to fight for Aster.
Mickey just jumping straight in, immediately using the BKB and going for the Disruptor. Force staff gets him away, but he's able to pursue another pounce, and they'll finish him off. That's going to be a dieback for the 5 position. They are going on the Skyrath Mage at the same time. Looks like Mickey is going to be locked down. Pops BKB though. Oh man, there are a lot of stacks going on Mickey right now, but the heals are coming through from Boboka on the high ground. Insanity's going to try and deal with them. Finds Boboka, but he get a Force staff down to the low ground. Mickey is still healthy and still getting more and more stacks, and this fight is getting harder and harder for Aster. They cannot have the control anymore. Monet is actually going to be swept up in this. Too many heroes from Liquid. They run him over. Buybacks available for Aster, but it's looking like they have to forfeit this Roshan to Liquid.
On the Disrupt. And the Disruptor had to fly, so they knew if Pichu's out, he's out for good. And now they're fighting for the Barracks. Mickey, he still has stacks here.
They're going to use their buybacks. And Mickey goes in for the dive. And he's going to be psyched up. They got him through the Dark Path, but they couldn't focus him. And XXS is in trouble, man. Mickey, even if he doesn't get a kill out of this, he has gotten so many stacks up.
Moonlight Shadow is really helping him going in and out of these fights. Disruptor is back up here for Aster, so if you're Liquid, you gotta care about glimpses, but Mickey does not care about anything, man. The attack speed is out of control.
Goes for the back, but instantly psyched up. Sumail gets off his BKB. Once again, trying to target the... Oh, what is going on? They're going for the throne? What a play!
Oh, the gate!
Aster, they can't actually win this fight, but they can go for the throne.
They don't have Wukong.
Now they're gonna try and go back.
Wait, the gate's out. They're committed.
Yeah, they're committed. They have to stick around, but at the same time, Mickey has so much damage.
He has way too many stacks.
Through the throne, you're right. Too many stacks.
He gets the stacks up on him that he can't remove. The lane is fine because he just shoves it into you, and or you can pull, and he can't really dive into the stacks. I would have liked the Shadow to even pick. The downside is if you get pushed down, that hero becomes a liability, but I feel like Skyrath is also a liability if you got pushed down, with the Drow Invoker eventually kicking in with Necro Sustain.
It's going to be awkward. Skyrath Mage, they did do a ranged hero with the Darkseer, but against Undying, it works very well, and they're going to be able to get first blood for XXS, so it would already ping.
Just not care about a lot of these matchups if he gets to his items.
I mean, for me, I felt like their draft was like hyper-focused on countering Morphling, right? Like, Necrophos is a huge counter to that hero because, you know, the hero obviously plays around being able to go into max strength, so percentage-based damage like that is really good. And then the Drow Ranger just cuts through your armor if you're full agi. So it's kind of like you've covered both the full agi Morphling and the full strength. Nice.
It's definitely nice. Nisha will get popped here off of the Boca rotation. We saw Boxy take down Pichu earlier. Nice little solo kill for him on the clock.
Yeah, that is nice.
That is a lot of extra solo XP. A little later than I would have expected top, but if they can still connect it on the Drow, they're going to be happy.
Here comes the charge into the Ion Shell, which he has a second Ion Shell already ready to go. Yeah, and they've got the Surge to be able to run him down underneath the tower if needed, but it's not. Now they'll deal with the Tombstone as well. It is probably not going to get any CS while having a more strength this match.
It's the downside of that gate gank, but I think this is worth it. Like, I think you're happy to trade some HP and a couple CS on Monet. If he doesn't get Sunstruck down to 2 HP. Dude,
that's so close.
Wishes his Invoker was one level higher in this game. They will find the Breaker, though. And this Tower's taking a lot of damage off the Catapult.
Got a coil on the Invoker.
Yeah, this is the second kill.
Waiting out the leash, trying to run, but he's dead. Oh man, this Invoker's not having a fun one, even if the side lanes are being won by Liquid.
Meanwhile, on the carousel of destruction down here.
Yeah, he just Keeps on going round and round this tower, trying to survive, trying to morph into more strength, but he's out. He's out of strength.
This tower's dead. I mean, Aster found the ganks I was talking about, but they paid a very big price not dealing with this catapult bottom. Just stays there for 2 minutes, going this Midas first build and trying to get there, and that's when their game really picks up.
Oh, this kill would be very nice to have, but he does have a lot of magic wand charges in the turnaround even. Hook shot onto Sumail, trying to dodge. Fortunately, Monet is there to be able to clean up the kill on Boxy. Help rid him of that damage over time. Sumail's still going to have some troubles, though, with Spirit Vessel coming in. Monet now going to be silent, morphed into strength, but the Drow Ranger does so much damage. And a Sunstrike that was almost on the mark, but I think Sumail somehow got the heads up about it.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt. Very good. We're going to try and return the favor on Zai. He is very tanky here. No Shroud for one, but he'll get up in time.
A lot of magic wand charges once again.
I actually don't know if that Shroud helped him.
Yeah, I think that Shroud does more damage to you than you wanted to, and he'll barely tick out. XXS will get the last hit, and Pico might even be able to get away with his ultimate. Never mind.
To counteract the greed coming out from Liquid, because you have Exor, Midas, and Oker farming up the map right now. The clock is ticking. Another Reaper attempt.
That one, not quite enough damage to get the kill by itself, so he'll miss out on the stack. Gets the kill, and if they can kill Sumail too, which is stuck, yeah, he's not going anywhere.
It can be a terrifying force.
Yeah, but is it scary enough?
Early Reaper into the Gust setup. You're gone, son.
Nice catch. At the same time, they're going to go for the Clockwork as he was trying to steal away the Wisdom Runes.
It's like, you can't play around that. They're going to get a charge on Mickey, but he will Gust it away, and now get the turn.
Yeah, get a lot of damage, get a free kill on the Spirit Breaker, and XXS whiffs the vacuum, and he's actually stuck in a nasty position. He's got to use his Surge to get away. That leaves Sumail kind of awkward spot. 3-man coil. Bobica coming in, though, does provide the damage to almost kill the Clockwork. Does manage to get it, actually, with the Drow Ranger illusion, but Bobica is going to be caught by the Tornado, brought down by Mickey.
Yeah, like, look at how Nisha's farming here. It's just the Force. He's never showing his hero. Takes you back to, like, the TI6 Invokers.
Trying to burst down the Undying with a Mystic Flare. That's going to be enough. Now the Dark's here. Reaper Scythe, good Force Staff to be able to help, but it doesn't save him. Joe is in. Jeez, Coil on to 3. I'm not sure what they expected out of this fight, but it was not what they thought it was.
I mean, Monet is backing up a Spear Breaker buyback, but I think he's just dead.
Yeah, hook-shotted, and with the Spirit Vessel, he's not going to last long. That was a total misread from Aster.
These Drow hits with Alacrity on top, these Pierce, or something else, man. You're going to get like 3 shot on this game. Like, they were the ones who started that puck off lane with the Drow for the same reason.
Yeah.
Like puck with all the armor and the control. 2-man back into the wall.
Hey, that's pretty good with that charge on through, but not enough to burst any heroes. And I think once they fail to burst a hero, the fight gets a lot harder. Oh, Picho's not going to live. Tombstone zombies chasing him down. Nisha goes down to half health.
His eyes in the base.
Is he really?
I mean, you stuck behind the gate, my friend. This is a bold move.
What's he doing here?
Is there any punish? If you can't punish this, then just go next.
Nice Sunstrike once again. Doesn't get the kill because it was tank between the two of them. But yeah, I think Zai is he's out. Oh, clutched it perfectly.
Later, nerds, and later, Monet.
First Reaper Scythe on the Morphling. Liquid knowing they're ahead, knowing that it is very hard for Aster to fight them. They're just going to force down a lane of barracks, it looks like. The Morphling's coming back up, but are they really going to stop? They still have 30 seconds left on the Aegis after all. Might as well push for the melee. Nice silence. Yeah, that was a really great response. Beautiful wall with the charge on through on 4 heroes as well. But again, limited on the damage. Picho probably going to die for this one as Zai blinks in aggressively to be able to get that kill.
Got nothing off that.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, Sumail, I think he maybe already used some of his spells. Wasn't able to combo off of the charge.
He was getting harassed by the clock, and yeah, he just wasn't able to get in there with a coil silence. I think maybe you can take the fight off that. Otherwise, Mickey just clears through all these illusions. He's doing way too much damage. Hypothermia is going to help with those pops and just split the arrows. And that is a Rax down. Didn't even have to commit BKBs here. All 3 still up for Liquid off that push. And Aster just going to aggressively smoke, so they know this is their window back in the game. They're going to try and hit it. And they'll find Nisha just in mid lane, sleeping or what?
Does manage to get him with the ult, the coil on to 2 afterwards. The BKB immediately goes off. They get the kill on Boxy before getting away. Maybe not getting away. P-Show's going to be slowed down. Force-Tap trying to get him out. Nice use the invis here, but it's going to be a problem. 2 minutes to get the vacuum into the wall, but they finish off P-Show and the rest of Aster is walking away. So again, the wall not doing enough here. Sumail trying to combo off of it, but the Undying looks like he's going to live. Sumail may actually end up dying for it. Phase shift.
Can't get it.
He needs to be able to get off. Yeah, he was waiting for his orb because his blink dagger was still on cooldown. So he had to wait to orb and then phase shift, and that was just too much. Yeah, you heard it from SVG, everybody. Put all of your investments into gold. Sell your stock.
Not pretend to be a financial advisor, nor do I give
Get rid of crypto, straight for gold. Need
some light advice.
Oh, he's going to need some help here. The vacuum's not going to be good enough. He's dead. No buyback. And that's probably it. Could not get any impact out of the Aghanim's Morphling.
I mean, at least Pichu got the message. You know, he's got the Shadow Amulet.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what you guys are doing.
Oh, they got the dust. Okay, well, at least he tried, you know?